Yo, what's up, guys? Castle Blast back with some more Queen Pop Laloon. We got another double feature here. Some blown spell attacks, some swaggin' spell attacks, and everyone's asking just how powerful is Queen Pop, guys. This is not your typical Queen Pop base, right? You got your CC, pretty far interior. Blower facing this way, blower facing this way. Queen sitting outside your air defenses. You got some whiz farms. Probably, I think there's the Tesla farm over here. We'll see when the video starts. But you got a lot of things that can go bad with this attack. And as you see that CC radius, the only area to hit it is outside that archer tower. Now, I use loons, or I use a hog. You'll see the hog used to pull the CC in both these videos. I thought I made multiple hogs for this because I knew I probably need about 2 to pull the CC. One did not do it, and now I'm in a pickle. I knew I wanted to zap out the far air defense, so I just start zapping it out as I think, what the crap do I do right now? This is not what I wanted to do. I had to set down some loons and throw away my haste to get out that drag. I just had to do it, guys. You have to get the CC out for this attack to go smoothly, no matter what it takes. So now we're down to 2 minutes left. I still haven't killed the CC. I've already wasted a spell. All I have is my rages left with an offset queen. So you ask yourself again, just how powerful is this attack? And here's another mistake. When I went to tap down one hound, 2 hounds fly out. So I'm going to get a lot of splash damage and lose some health on those hounds quicker than I want. But watch how fast these loons go to work. Just devastate that Tesla farm. Bam, Expo gone. And as my hounds move on, you'll see the key to this attack. The key to the attack is you want to work in stages here. So you'll notice I waited till this area of the base is taken care of before I brought anything over here. Now, I wanted 2 more hounds to come in and kind of start tanking everything, but I already used 3 in the beginning by mistake. So as my loons and those hounds pull up, I release my other hound and get more loons in the mix. I save, you're supposed to save a couple in the bank. I only saved 2, but I do have my king still in case I needed to bring him up towards the queen. So saving your king, that's usually a pretty good key there. So you'll notice I'm also not using a spell. I had to use 1 spell in the beginning to push, and now I throw in my spell kind of halfway in between these 2 air defenses to kind of push over past the queen, kill that air defense, and just kind of get to the rest of the base. I knew the queen was going to eat up as many loons as she can, and I needed to start clearing the other half of the base. So much to my surprise, I still have a hound alive. My king's alive. I don't know if I've even lost more than 3 loons yet. That queen's starting to pick them off one by one, but now the base is clear. I still have that king, and I knew my loons would go back, or pups or hound or whatever's left, and take care of that queen, and that's what happens. I still have both heroes up, guys. Both heroes, a hound, all those loons, and pups cleaning up. So I blew the attack in the beginning, and I still came out clean. Now, I wasted a minute, or over a minute maybe, trying to pull that CC, covering my mistake. I thought I brewed more than 1 hog, and I didn't. And that was a huge, it was a huge mistake, guys. But what do you do when those mistakes happen? You push through them, and you'll see it again here, guys. Watch this. So this is a pretty familiar base. I think it's the Triton. You guys seen it a lot. And he's got blowers facing out to where he needs to pull the CC. So you're going to see he uses a hog to pull the CC as well. You see that radius there. Interior set queen. And if you want to talk about swagging spells, this guy's going to swag some spells. So he chooses the air defense where the queen is standing to get that initial hit to kind of work against the backside of the blowers. And that's sometimes what you got to do. He knew he needed to take down that archer tower and pull the CC. The reason I don't like using ground troops to pull the CC or hogs, because look, if you use loons, you get the baby drag and those 2 archers. With hogs, you get the baby drag, the archers, the Valks, the CC loons, and that's some stuff for your little hero to kill there. That Valk kind of messed up the queen, but she's still got the main portion, the CC, down. And to my surprise, she actually gets this loon down with living for a while too. So that queen just did not want to die. He sends in his hound, and he's going to use a haste to get everything going past the queen so it can wrap around. And if you guys visualize this here, what he wants to do is get this part of the base clean. He already created a funnel break right there. And then get his loons and hounds working up here, rage and rage. So the queen's still kind of caught in between these two when he's going to come and rage. I mean, that's the game plan. But watch what happens to his rages. So his hounds come in, he's crossing the defense, and bam! There goes double rages. Not purposefully swagged to the back. And now it's done. He's got a couple loons left. He's got his king left, but all his hounds are just sitting out there. But what is the power of this attack? And I'm going to keep asking you guys, because watch, those hounds just aren't dying. The loons are clearing defenses so quickly lately, the hounds won't die. There's still a hound left. He didn't even need his spells. The queen gone. She gone now. And his last hound is still alive. There's the king tanking a few, I don't even know what it was tanking, maybe an archer tower. Here's the hound. Will it blow? Will it blow? Nope. The loons cleared it out. So now it's just a game of cleanup right now. Still a hound alive. All those loons alive. And just like that, that whole base was cleaned. What's the power of this attack? These loons are so powerful, bases are falling. I am getting more often and more often comments like, Cass, my hounds just won't die anymore. That's because the loons are clearing the base at incredible rates, guys. The speed at which defenses fall and takes that damage off the hounds is out of control. Out of control right now. And that's the power of this attack. Sometimes I've noticed, I've actually dropped a couple loons and brought gobs and stuff for cleanup the last couple wars and still had 2 hounds left at the end. That's how powerful loons are. So I'm going to keep saying it. You need to be using this attack. You have to be using it at Town Hall 9. If you're not using it solely, at least keep it in the bank. If you see a base with expos down, maybe an easy CC pull, the queen's inside the air defenses, everything that you would use this attack for is there. That's a cherry base. I use it on any base. It doesn't matter if it's a hard pull, if it's an offset queen. I just love this attack. But if it's hits all the criteria to be a perfect queen pop base, you better be using it, because these bases fall. Every mistake is made. And they're still falling. This video was full of mistakes. And these bases were crushed with hounds living. So I hope you like it. I hope it explains a little. Ask me questions if you got them, guys. Make sure you're following me on Twitter, and I'll check you guys out next time.